Hey, it's me. Anyway, um, part three of the video, or yeah, part three. Um, kind of what happened in November and maybe slash December if there's not that much time left on the video. Anyway, basically what happened, was like, Thanksgiving was really good and everything. The ex, he tried to, he wanted to see the girls on Thanksgiving, and I was totally cool with that and stuff like that, because, it's fine. I was really mad at him because, I hadn't heard from him in a whole month and everything, and according to our court stuff, he was supposed to take the girls every other weekend and everything for a couple days, and he didn't even call. He didn't type me on Facebook or text me or whatever, and he didn't even call it to see how the girls were doing. And that pissed me off and stuff. That made me very mad and everything. So and then a few days before Thanksgiving, he calls and asks if he could see the girls and everything, and so I was like, okay. And then I don't hear from him at all on Thanksgiving morning, so I don't know what's going on. So I make plans, and I go up to my family's house. We're gonna go celebrate and all that stuff, and then he calls and he says, okay, I'll meet you over there and everything. And so I'm like, okay, this should be fun. So yeah, he arrives there, he sees the girls, winds them up, all that fun stuff, and then he asks me if he can have them Christmas. And seeing as he hasn't seen them for over a month, and he doesn't even call about their welfare, I told him no. I already made plans, which was true, and everything. And he starts in on his crap, saying, well, I'm supposed to get them Christmas and stuff like that. And I tell him, well, I'm sorry, no, I haven't heard from you in a month, so I made plans. Anyway, so after that, the girls and I had a really good Thanksgiving after that and everything. And then I think the first week in December, he comes over to see the girls, and he comes to take them for a couple days and stuff like that. And then he asked again about Christmas, and I was trying to be nice, and I said, you know what, let me have them Christmas morning, do my thing with them, and then you can take them in the afternoon, and you can have them for a week. I was being very generous though with the week thing. Anyway, and so he was like, no, I am gonna have them Christmas morning. And he started getting an attitude on, and I held my ground. I stood my ground, and you know what? My grandma was here. She saw the whole thing, and she was surprised at how he acted, because then he threatened, saying that, you know what, fine, I'm going to call the sheriff and have the sheriff come pick them up on Christmas. And at that time, that shocked me. I didn't know, if he could actually do that and everything. And so I was I got scared. I felt threatened. I completely felt threatened there and everything. And I was shocked that he said that. And I'm like, really, you're going to do that? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And just with his attitude crap. And I did the one thing that I didn't want to do and everything. I started crying. I wanted to hold my ground. I wanted to stay strong. But, yeah, stupid female emotions. Anyway, so yeah, after that he left, and you know what I did the next day? I went into the courthouse and I filed papers, and I asked them what I could do, and they told me that he had no grounds. because in the papers, he had no grounds. He gets them every other weekend, and there was nothing on paper that said that we would alternate holidays. So there was nothing official in there. So what I did is I made stuff official and everything. I put the alternating holidays into the actual file and stuff like that. And what I did to ask for a court date was I asked that I get Christmas morning and he could take them the rest of the time for the week and everything. So I was still being generous, even though he threatened me. And I made a declaration and all that stuff saying that I felt threatened by that and everything. And I took it to court because, you know what, I needed to stand up for myself. I needed to show him that, you know what, I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to do like I did when he and I were married, because he would do this stupid threatening crap, manipulation crap when we were married and everything. And you know what, I don't have to stand for it anymore. I don't have to go through it anymore. And I'm not going to stand, and I'm not going to like lay down and whatever while he bowls all over me. And it's like, not going to happen anymore. So we went to court, and you know what I did? I gave it all to God. I was like, okay, here's what I would like and everything, but you know what? If it doesn't happen, if I don't get Christmas morning, I'm actually okay with that and everything. My view on it is I didn't give in to the ex. I didn't give in to his manipulation crap. The only way I would give in is if the judge said, you know what, Kristen, if you had on Thanksgiving, so let him have them for Christmas. And then I would be like, okay, because I didn't give in to the ex. I didn't do that. I stood my ground. I stood up to him. And I told God, you know what, I would love to have Christmas morning with my kids, but if it's not in your will, Lord, then I'm okay with that and everything. I will make it the best that I can possibly make it, whether I get them Christmas morning or not. And so I went into the courtroom trusting that, you know what, whatever happens, it's God's will. And it was really awesome because, you know what, God gave me everything that I asked for. I got my girls Christmas morning. And it was so amazing to just see how God worked at, like, when I have faith in what he was doing and not what I was wanting and everything. Yes, he gave me what I wanted, but you know what, I would be happy either way. I would be happy even if I didn't get Christmas morning. But you know what, God bless that. And that was so amazing. And I was like, wow, I was totally praising God and everything. I mean, I would have praised him even if I just got Christmas Eve and everything. So it was just really awesome. So, yeah. I'm going to end right there because it's getting on 9 minutes and everything. So, yeah, I will post another update about what happens after that and everything. So, yeah. I'll be back, I promise.